Hey guys, it has been about a week, but it has not been a week of wasting time or me just like holding off on the video. It genuinely just been because my room has been pretty hectic and this is the first time in a little bit that it's like not as bad. So I wanted to wait till I was done with it just because obviously I'm still moving back in and like it's been a process, but we're getting there. Gonna get a tripod soon because I left my other one at Michigan. So expect me to not really be here anymore just because I feel a little awkward just having all my stuff in the back. But that's besides the point. Let's get into the video. Let's get mindful. Let's lock in and give our little word of the day. You feel me? First off, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Monday, May 12th, 2025. Right now it is about 12:06 p.m. If you cannot already tell, I'm in a polo, which, assuming you know what I do, I'm gonna go golf later, so with my brother, and yeah, that's gonna kind of my plan for today. Just kind of taking in the day off on this beautiful day, and yeah. Second off, if your days are starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you are having a great day, and if you are coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great because you still got time and you can still make a change. There's always room for improvement, and there's always room for a better day. Moving forward, today's video will be a word of the day, and this word of the day is brought to you by my current status right now, where I'm at with it. If you're watching this video, you're one of the very few that actually like watch these videos, just because kind of connecting to what this word of the day is and where I'm at mentally, preparing myself for the summer and just what I've been up to and what I've been on, I guess, like the last 2-ish weeks. And that word of the day is know yourself. Within this life, you're going to be tested in various aspects in various ways, where your understanding of who you are and what you're becoming will always be changing, no matter what. It would never be fully stagnant. And within that same process, it is very easy to fall in this kind of cycle, or more so into a spiral of being lost, not understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it in the first place. And it can be very daunting. Many lose themselves in the process, or many just don't even finally get to that point where they can say, hey, I know myself, because how many things are changing within their lives, or how many times they're adjusting to the situation they're within. However, what I want you to most, I guess, take away from this video or understand from this video is the value in putting the effort into understanding yourself and who you are becoming constantly. As I mentioned, you will always be changing, so there's never going to be a staple, I know myself exactly completely at this point and I don't need to change or like think about it at any point after that. Because we're people, we're humans, we are never going to be in the same position. Me today is not the same person as yesterday, and it's the day before that or the year before that, whatever the case may be. And just in that process, I want you to just really take the time to understand yourself and dedicate more time for yourself. Life will always throw things at you, and life will always put things on pause for you, whether that's you have an objective you really want to do, or something, a habit you want to pick up and just never took the time to because of work or school or family, whatever. And it's very hard to really just say I did something for myself most of the times and most days. But dedicating that time for yourself and really taking the time to understand who you are has a very big impact on the future that you have and the potential you have within the future. Knowing yourself isn't about always being right and being 100% secure in everything you do and saying I'm exactly like this and this is who I am, because as I mentioned, you're always going to be changing. But knowing yourself is more so being aware of your values, your position within this life, and more so, I think the biggest thing is having that purpose that you understand and are very holding on tight to, having a sense of individuality. It's very easy within life to kind of fall into whatever people are doing, or kind of fall into the groups that you're surrounded with and kind of lose who you are. And because it's so easy, many people don't even know who they are in that same process and tend to just kind of adjust to whatever they think they are. But those that know themselves allow themselves to grow in a very big way, in a very different way. Knowing yourself and just taking the time to do that allows you to put yourself in positions where you know you will thrive, and especially in positions where even if you struggle, you know it's pushing you to be the best version of yourself in that same sense. I have to sneeze. I don't have to sneeze anymore. Okay. And really just allowing yourself to reflect on that is what will push you to be the best version of yourself. If you truly do value your life, if you truly do value the goals you have, and if you truly do value what you value, even if that's family or loved ones, or just even being able to love yourself. Knowing yourself is the process. To love something, you have to know it. And even then, you can love everything, but you still have to understand what you're loving, right? And through knowing yourself or understanding yourself is what is required. Knowing yourself is never easy. It will never be easy, and it never has been easy. But the process of getting to know yourself is beautiful. Taking the time to understand what you value and what you do is really what pushes you in that sense to grow in any way, shape, or form. I know in my case, actually I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that at the end because this is for you specifically, and then at the end we'll talk about me. Anyway, and it really shows. Those that know themselves carry themselves confidently. Those that know themselves are able to get to where they need to be because they understand where they are and where they need to, what they want to be or how they want to get there. And knowing yourself can be reflected in various aspects, whether that's taking a break because you need to take a break, understanding yourself and just really going out and taking away all stimulation and just reflecting and feeling okay with yourself, being comfortable with yourself, or knowing yourself in the sense that whatever external pressure is happening, if it's not really for you and if it's not about you, being able to step away and say no. Or even then, if there's an opportunity, being able to step forward, even if you are scared, because you know yourself. Knowing yourself and having security will allow you to be able to stand out within this life and truly maximize the value you have as a person, because everybody has value as a person. It's really just about how much they're willing to tap into that value and push themselves to get to that point. And everyone's capable of doing that. You are capable of doing that. This life is limited. This life is only the only one we know we have for sure, guaranteed, no matter what you believe. And this life is an opportunity and a blessing. And knowing yourself and knowing who you are and where you need to be will allow you to maximize that blessing completely. It's a road that's long, daunting, trialing, and takes many, many people years, decades, months, however long. Everyone has their own timeline. But the sooner you recognize that you need to know yourself, the sooner you can push yourself to be better and grow. So take the time to know yourself and understand the position you are putting yourself in, and allow yourself to thrive in all the spaces you are placed within, or put yourself in that same process. That is all I have for you specifically. Understand that, accept that, live by that. Yeah, this is just, from this point on, it's just me talking about myself, my own little position. So if you're out, you're out. Love you, appreciate you, God bless you. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But about me, for those of you that know me personally or that have me on anything, you might have noticed that I've kind of been away or kind of deactivated everything. But that is with the purpose and intention of being better. I've realized that this next year will be a very big challenge for me. Just considering recruiting and life, and just more so now that I don't have the excuse of, hey, I'm adjusting, that I really need to push myself to be better. And I wanted to take a step back a little bit, and this is what I'm talking about with YouTube too. And not take a step back in terms of giving up, but taking a step back to really grow and push myself to build myself back up a little bit. I've struggled a lot with knowing myself, especially within this last few months, days, whatever you want to call it. And in that same process, it's really just been about me figuring out where I want to be and who I'm becoming, especially with this next year, because I feel as though it's very pivotal, not only within my college career, but more so within my full life, because this is really what that decides everything, job-wise and just academically, and just being able to say I did the most or was able to maximize my life. Freshman year taught me that college is very short. I mean, just the fact that I'm 25% through just like that made me realize that if I want to grow and if I want to truly walk out knowing that who I am and being confident in who I am, I have to make a bigger effort. And that's why I stepped back from social media. That's why I kind of put myself in this little bubble or this little shell. And while it has definitely been hard at times, I've been a lot more in tune with myself. I've been able to tell myself when I need a break. I've been able to just walk away from the day and feel like accomplished because I did something for myself the full day. I've been able to walk with a clear mind. Yeah, I do miss brain rotting, but like the opportunities that I've had recently and just been able to maximize to really get to know myself has been a blessing in itself. And I've been really happy with that. And then this kind of leads me to my segue with YouTube. I do plan on taking a little bit of a break, but not without purpose. I'm actually going to be recording throughout this month, or I'd say I'm going to take about a month or two break. It'll definitely be around my birthday time, maybe even a little sooner depending on how things go. But as I've told you guys and expressed to you guys multiple times, I want to take this more seriously. I just want to be more secure and know myself and know what I'm doing with this and understand the purpose behind everything I'm doing. And I feel like with YouTube, don't get me wrong, I'm super duper grateful and super duper fortunate to have a community, even if it's a small, like you guys, but I want to do more with it, and I feel like I haven't been putting the effort into it because I've just been pumping out quantity over quality. I haven't really taken the time to edit a video like that. I haven't really taken the time to play with my equipment and all the opportunities I have. And it's a little upsetting. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. And I know that I've never been one to just be okay with not doing enough. And that's kind of where this is going. I will be stepping back to know myself a little bit more, but not without purpose and not without thinking about you guys and the channel and the community that I'm building and fostering, because it is something that I'm eternally grateful for and one of the biggest blessings I have within my life right now. I will be doing a lot of things for myself, figuring myself out and just trying to make the most of what God's given me. That's another big thing too. I've been knowing myself through God, through Christianity, faith. And as I mentioned before in various videos, I'm never one to push religion on others because I understand others are from different backgrounds, different understandings of different religions or even different philosophies. But being able to know that I myself am one of faith has been something that's really pushed me to be better, and walk more confidently and be happier. So that's definitely been something that's on my mind too. And it's all a process. It's all me just figuring out who I am and making the changes I need to make. I think this room is a very big reflection of that because I came back a different person, you know. It's no longer me like this. Like my room is my room technically, but it's not me fully. And I've been moving things around, changing some stuff up, trying to see how I'm gonna organize my stuff out. And I still have some decorations I'm trying to put back up. But it's going to be a process. It's going to be a long journey, and I hope that you continue to stay and watch as I go through this journey. And I will do my best to make you proud, make myself proud, and remind myself of the person I love, which is me. And I hope you do the same. But that is all I have for now. I love you guys. I'm super grateful for you guys. God bless all of you guys. And you are a trooper, a real one to sit through 13 minutes of a video that I didn't even put on my Instagram or anything, because that's most of the views I get from when I post it on my social media. So if you're really sitting down and watching this, I love you, and we like this. But I will be seeing you guys soon. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. And AD is out for a month or so, or whatever. AD's out. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be yourself. Stay blessed. And yeah.